Hello, thanks for watching. 3-card tarot for the sign of Scorpio coming your way. I'm shuffling now and asking for 3 cards, please, for the sign of Scorpio. Hope you guys have had a good week. It's been a crazy week here, actually. It's been a real beautiful heat wave week, but it's made everything crazy. So hot, so beautiful, so sunny that things have been different, and it's been brilliant. YouTube is kind of being a bit crazy at the moment as well, but maybe that's Mercury retrograde for you because we are going through it at the moment. So what is the first card out today for Scorpio? And it is the Queen of Cups, Her Majesty, the Queen of Cups. So we got the Suit of Cups there. This could actually be you, Scorpio. If not, it's Cancer, it's Pisces, or maybe another Scorpio coming around you, but it's that kind of energy. Cups energy, water sign energy. Now then, this lady represents so much of our longings, our heart's desires, where we really want to be going in our life, what would actually make us deep soul level happy, you know. Happy so you don't want to watch TV, happy so you don't want to drink, all that kind of thing. And that main real good level of human happiness that we're often hoping is going to come in a relationship or, you know, maybe a career move or something. But that's what we're always wanting to move further towards as human beings, isn't it? The Queen of Cups, she's kind of a little bit soft, you know, and she sees the world in a grain of sand. She wouldn't need to travel the world to fulfill all her fantasies. She really sees the fine details of things in the situation she's in and finds love in that situation. But there are always longings for more love. See, she's looking at the cup with a certain amount of yearning there. So no doubt she'd like more good things to come in, and very possibly they will. You never know. We'll find out a bit more about that as the reading progresses. So now I am with Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides by Stephen Farmer, PhD. He was married to Doreen Virtue for a while. Like many of Doreen's projects, that seems to have come slightly off the rails, to say the least, at the present time. But I'm shuffling now, so tell us more about the Queen of Cups, please. And I don't have to shuffle for much longer because Gorilla has just fallen out there, so it's got to be Gorilla. And it's not his first time out this week. So the Queen of Cups and a gorilla, how do they possibly go together? Well, Gorilla says, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Now, some situations in life, we can't really see the wood for the trees. We can't really work out where we're going. And it's very difficult to understand situations like that. But people who know us well, and it could be family, it could be friends, it could be loved ones. My friends, it could be the angels, because they see everything. I'm sure they do. Ask them for help if you need to, because they're aware of this. And those are the people we need to listen to, and we need to listen with compassion, because it's not just they're not just there to help us, we're there to help them. It's a synergy. And if your family isn't close to you, please, friends, do bear that in mind about the human race, generally speaking. It is really important to have compassion for each other. When you think about it, it's one of the hardest things in this world that makes life as hard as it is that we're basically operating a lot of the time without compassion. I see it getting better all the time, actually. It really seems to be going in a positive direction at the present time. There's lots in politics and stuff we could worry about. But politics is like a glove puppet. If you take your hand out of it, it can't do anything, you know. And it never could, really. They're just rich people who want to stay rich, and they tell us, you know, all these great things. Don't worry about politicians or politics, okay? And the next card out here is the Six of Pentacles. Here it is now. These people are having a great time. This card, well, it doesn't actually remind us of anything, but maybe it'll remind you. I don't know. I'm speaking for myself, friends. But in this reading for Scorpio in July 2019, this card is saying that something that may be needed very urgently, but certainly something that is needed, can be got. There is a way to get what you want. You might just have to work a lot harder for it, and it might come in unexpected ways. But either way, there's something unexpected about the route, the journey to getting what you want. It's more than possible when this card comes up, though. We've got Mad Hatter and we've got White Rabbit, and Alice has come to see them both. The clouds in the sky are slanted and things are far from straightforward when this card comes up, but you can actually get what you want. This is saying, ask, seek, knock on doors, get what you want somehow. It can be done. Be realistic about what you want, friends, and be careful what you wish for. I say that really strongly. You know, it's possible to get into the most fantastic relationship, or so you think, and within a very short time find that it's not such a fantastic relationship. You know, gosh, I've landed on my feet so many times, or thought I had, and then realised very quickly that I hadn't. Really. So, okay, tell us more about the Six of Pentacles in this reading for the sign of Scorpio, which I'm doing in July 2019. But the best time to watch it is right now, whenever that is. God bless you for watching. Thanks everyone, by the way, who's been subscribing. Do subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss anything. It's great to see the subscriptions going up. It's great to, generally speaking, it's great to see the views going up. I've got to say they're plummeting at the moment, and I'm not complaining to you. You're brilliant because you're watching this now. You're not part of the problem, friends. But I'm always trying to work out how to get more people watching. So if you can share me, if you like this and you think it's any good, and you'd like to share me around the internet, please do. It's really great to get the word out. So tell us more about the Six of Pentacles in this reading for Scorpio. And what have we? Unicorn. Oh, how wonderful. Only thing is, unicorns come out upside down, but we're not going to worry too much about that. Indulge your creative, imaginative and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Let's just see it the right way up there for a minute so we know what we're talking about. And artistic expression is a thing that it sounds like a kind of an out there crazy thing that you don't really need to do. But it does make a huge difference because art is popular the way it is because it actually expresses things that we feel and that we're maybe not actually allowed to release and be aware of and be openly kind of expressive about things. If you are, you become an artist and people think you're mad. Take it from me. If you've ever been busking, I used to go busking with an accordion and a guitar actually in the 1980s. Not at the same time, the accordion one day, the guitar another day. And you would not believe, right? I mean, you'd think, okay, that's nervous playing all day in front of people. That's going to be nervous, isn't it? Well, not really. The real nerve-wracking bit, the hardest thing, the thing that took me several days to get the strength to do, is to put your hat on the ground and start playing. After that, it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward. But very frightened to express myself. And it's that kind of world, you know, we're all supposed to be as practical as possible. And that, I guess, is why the unicorn card has come out upside down. Because for so many people, and I'm afraid for many of you guys watching Scorpio, it's just going to be impossible to really bring the magic into the forefront of your life in the way you'd like to. But, you know, indulge your creative, imaginative and magical side is what it's saying. Through some form of artistic expression, there will be a way. There really will be a way, friends. But be aware of that because that, you see, is part of what's esoteric. And that is what all of these readings and all of the occult really plays into and really works with in our lives. It's our thoughts, our feelings. They need expression. They come to us for a reason because we live these lives for a reason. We're sent here for a great long string of reasons, I'm sure, actually. And as a medium, I'm always talking about what a wonderful afterlife we have, you know, when we pass on and go to the other side. And it's true. I absolutely promise you. I wouldn't say it if I didn't believe it. And I've been doing this for many, many years. My first experiences were as a small child. So I'm really sure of that. The journey between worlds is always worth it somehow. And it is a real thing. It is out there. So it's that bit easier for me to express that in the way I do things. It's just because I believe it. But the more you look at it, the more you visualise, the more you'll come to believe, friends, because you'd be amazed. Inspiration will come. Many of you will know this already. But if you're in the earlier part of your journey, my friends, and you're very welcome. And I'm no better than you. No one's any better than anybody else in this. We all do our journey and you're doing yours. And if you're new on your journey, just keep going because the rewards are absolutely immense. And as you go along, you will realise that you've reincarnated many times. You might even get to know how much of an old soul you really are. So I'm now shuffling and saying, what is the final card? The final of the 3 tarot cards. Anyway, we'll do another oracle card. What is the final of the 3 tarot cards in this reading for the sign of Scorpio, for which I'm using Tarot in Wonderland, by the way. And what is the final card, please? And it is the Seven of Wands. Pop that down. Let's pop the rest out of the way. Seven of Wands. And here's Alice essentially fighting a battle, but it's the battle between right and wrong, and it's really awkward because she hasn't got the advantage. She's standing on the table, but these wands seem to be coming from above, and this is people who are going to interfere. These are people who are going to listen to your plans and say, never. There's a song by Culture Club. I can't remember what it's called. What was it called? The Victims, that's it. Yeah, The Victims we know so well, blah, blah, blah. Real great song. And somewhere in it says, push aside those who whisper never. And this is what you've got to do, okay? Because your plan, your life in this world is happening for a reason. Your plans have come to you for a reason. And if anyone's telling you, don't do that, don't go this way, I'm not saying don't listen to them. Maybe this is heartfelt advice from good friends. And if it's around a relationship, the last thing you want is anyone hitting you with a stick, let alone 7 people hitting you with wands. But it's fast-moving progress, and it's a battle worth fighting. So don't give up lightly, okay? If you have to stop and think again, that's one thing. But my friends, do not give up on lightly in matters of love or in matters of following your spiritual path or anything, you know, any kind of fortune. If you haven't got enough money, don't give up. If you never had enough money, that's the real time to not give up, because the only way is up and you'll get some. But just because a thing's never happened doesn't mean that it never will. So, tell us some more, please, about the Seven of Wands in this reading for the sign of Scorpio. I'm so forgetful. My guide knows what I'm doing, I don't. Tell me more, please, about the Seven of Wands in this reading for Scorpio in July 2019, or now, whenever you're watching it. And the card is Elk or Wapiti. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Now that is the perfect card to go with the Seven of Wands. That's just great. It means more or less the same thing. This is a good fight that's worth fighting. She shouldn't give up. Some of these wands, some of these kind of criticisms, some of these slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, as Shakespeare called them, are coming around this girl. They're coming around Alice, and they're actually coming from friendly people who think the best thing to do is put their hand up and stop them. And for example, some people who want to go into changing their gender, the first thing they've got to face up to is so-called, friends and family who maybe, have the person's best intentions at heart, but are so freaked out that they're thinking about having a sex change that they will do anything to stop them. And it's kind of fruitless and pointless in the world at the moment, because people can do that if they want. It's an extreme example, guys, but, bear in mind that people actually do that, and be brave. Stand tall, maintain your dignity, no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Because when you're doing something that you should be doing, i.e. something that works for you, something you were put on this earth to do, and you're sure about it, no one can knock you down. Also makes me think of grounding and protection, Scorpio. In spiritual work, always send those roots down before you start. Open the crown chakra. Visualize closing the crown chakra as you thank your guides for the lesson and close the session down. But keep on grounding, keep on protecting. It locks you down to the earth in so many ways, but that is what really allows you to fly to the higher chakras. That'll get your Stargate chakra open. So have a great week with your Stargate chakra, Scorpio. I'll be back soon with yet more readings. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, please, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, tap the bell. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed, by the way. It's great to see those going up, and it's just great to see more and more people watching the readings. That's what it's all about. I'm a bit slow. YouTube isn't being too helpful at the moment with the upload speed. It's not YouTube's fault. They get something like 250 hours a minute uploaded or something crazy like that. But I'm doing my best. Have a good one. Peace.